Well, it's a beautiful day today to build some benches for the greenhouse. At least inside it is. So I'm making the benches 3 foot wide by 6 foot long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all my lumber first. I'm going to mark 6 foot lengths, 3 foot cuts for everything that I need to do, and then I'll go through and cut everything all at once. That way I can take it all inside the greenhouse and nail it together. Alright, well, all the lumber's cut and brought in the greenhouse, so next we're going to nail it all together and make the benches. Got the handy cordless air nailer here, to make things a lot easier. Alright, so, well, thanks. You can actually put those back in there for now. So I'm going to set up 4 of these cinder blocks here so that we've got a flat surface to build our benches on. When you do this, make sure that you take the long pieces and put them on the outside, and the short pieces go inside of the long pieces. That way, if the short pieces are all cut the same length, which they are, they'll all fit perfectly inside. So I'm making 3 beds, so I'm going to have 6 of the 6 foot 2x4s here. These are going to go on the outside, and then I cut 12 of these 3 foot ones because we're going to be 3x6.
But I'm not done yet, haven't had enough.
Alright, so the frame's all done. Now I'm going to take 2 more of these 3 footers and put them on the inside so I've got support for underneath the top that I'm going to use. Alright, well, here's the framework. These distances probably aren't equal. I just kind of eyeball them. They don't need to be exact, but they're just here for supports for the lattice that I'm going to put on top for the tabletop. So these pieces came in 4x8 sheets. The beds are 3x6, so I'm going to cut this down to 3x6. Alright, so I've got the top on the bench here, and because it's bigger than the bench, I've laid it down on there. I'm going to fasten it to the bench, and then I'm going to take the saw and just trim the fat, and we'll be good to go. Alright, well, I've never really done this before. This is like a vinyl product, and there's gaps with it, so we'll see how it works. Hopefully it does the trick. Okay, well, it was a success. It's fuzzy approved. It can handle the weight of a small kitten. So the pieces of vinyl lat that I got here, these were like $29 for a 4x8 sheet. I looked at alternatives, which would be almost like a product like this except metal, and for a sheet half the size of this, it was about $60. So I opted to go with this. And then all of the wood, because I'm a home builder, it's 6 foot and below, so I was able to find scraps on the job sites. I didn't have to buy any lumber except for 2 2x4s. So I did pretty good there. So our cost to build this was pretty much the cost of the sheet here. So it was $29 per bench. If you were going to be buying the lumber, you would need 4 2x4x8, so that would cost you about $12, and then the piece of vinyl lath, which is $27. So you'd be about $40 for the bench. And then there's also the cinder blocks. So the ones that I got, they're 8x8 by 16 inch tall. They're about $2 a piece at your big box store. So I had to get 12 of those. All right, so now it's built. I'm gonna set the blocks up like we normally have them vertically. Put the top on, and then you'll see what it looks like all finished. All right, she's up on the blocks. Now if you're gonna put two of these together, you can leave a little space like this so that the next table sits on top of there, and then you'll just need two on the end there, because you can kind of make these as long as you want to. Well, I hope I was able to help if you're looking to build an affordable greenhouse bench. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss new videos of ours. Until next time, take care.